O mundo de 2045 será muito diferente do que imaginamos hoje. Seremos cada vez menos carne e mais máquina. E o conhecimento humano vai explodir e se tornar virtualmente infinito. Nossa consciência poderá ser armazenada como num pendrive e poderemos criar corpos sob medida. Seremos praticamente imortais. A humanidade estará mais perto da ideia que fazemos hoje de Deus. Quem defende essas ideias, que podem parecer loucura, é o engenheiro, futurólogo e visionário Raymond Kurzweil. O homem que tem certeza de que verá o futuro, porque tem planos de viver para sempre. So, 2045, the singularity, what happens?
Right now we have a lot of artificial intelligence, but it's narrow. Every time you send an email or you get an electrocardiogram, it comes back with an automatic analysis, intelligent weapon systems, automatic detection of credit card fraud, computer-assisted design of products, robotic assembly of products, just-in-time inventory systems. I could list 100 applications of software doing things that used to require human intelligence at human levels, but it's narrow. When we get to 2029, it won't be narrow anymore. It will have the full range of human intelligence, and will be a very powerful combination because you'll be able to combine the subtlety and pattern recognition powers of human intelligence with ways in which machines are already powerful, more powerful than human intelligence. Machines can remember billions of things. You know, we're hard-pressed to remember a handful of phone numbers. You can access all of human knowledge with the machine. You know, the human brain can't find, anything the way Google can find it. So that'll be a very powerful combination. The machine portion of the human-machine civilization it will be growing exponentially. It's going to double in power every year, and even that rate is getting faster. The biological portion remains fixed. But it's not a matter of machines here, humans here. It's really one civilization. Our machines have always been part of who we are. They're an extension of us. I mean, ever since we picked up a stick to reach a higher branch, we've extended our reach with our tools. And first it was physical reach. Now it's already mental reach. I can take a device out of my pocket and access all of human knowledge. That makes myself smarter already. And it's not yet in my body, but it's in my pocket. It's going to make its way in our bodies and brains. If you go out to 2045, the machine portion of the intelligence of the human-machine civilization will be 1 billion times more powerful than the biological portion. That means that we will have expanded the intelligence of our civilization 1 billion-fold. That's such a profound transformation that we call it the singularity.
Is it possible to know what happens after that?
We can talk about some aspects. I think some things will remain the same, just amplified 1 billion-fold. We can already see tremendous expansion of human knowledge. I mean, 200 years ago, one person could know all of science, because science was just science. But now there's thousands of fields of science, and one person can't even know all the knowledge in even one of those narrow fields. And so human knowledge has exploded already. And that's going to continue. The only way it can continue is for us to make ourselves smarter by merging with machine intelligence. So it's going to be an explosion of science and music and art and all the things that the human brain does.
You talk about spiritual machines, the transcendence in machine intelligence. What is that?
I mean, we start with the observation that a neuron is a machine, can be modeled by a machine. We've already done that. And so if one neuron is a machine, then 100 billion neurons, which is the human brain, is a complicated machine. But ultimately, we'll be able to recreate that as well. And these machines won't just be good logic puzzle solvers or knowledge finders the way they are today. In fact, they're already superior to us in terms of doing mathematics and solving logical problems. They will have emotional intelligence. That's actually the most impressive thing we do. It's not a matter that the human brain can solve problems and that there's sort of a sideshow of emotional intelligence. The emotional intelligence, like being funny, getting the joke, expressing a loving sentiment, that's the cutting edge of human intelligence. That's the most impressive and complicated thing that we do. But it also takes place in the human brain. And when I talk about recreating human intelligence in a machine and passing the Turing test, I'm talking about mastering that as well. So these machines will claim to be sad and happy or mad or angry or just the way humans are. Now, machines can do that already, but we don't believe them because they don't have all the subtle cues that we associate with human intelligence. These machines in the 2030s, when they claim to be, I'm mad at you because you said you were going to do such and so and you didn't do it, we'll believe them because they will have all the sort of subtle cues and complexity of human intelligence, and it'll be all mixed up. You'll have biological humans, but they're 99% machine intelligence.
So machines will have emotions, but what about spirituality?
That humans are capable of spirituality, these machines will be. If you believe that humans can have spiritual experiences, they're having spiritual experiences in their brains. There's nothing mystical going on. The whole idea of mystical doesn't make sense because either something's real or it's not. If it's real, then we can understand it and recreate it. So these machines will also be capable of spiritual experiences to the extent that humans are. The real key to a spiritual machine is a conscious machine. When we talk about the soul of a person, we're really talking about their consciousness, their subjective experiences, the fact that they feel longing and sadness and that they're upset if somebody they love dies, or they're happy at some good news. I mean, that's what we consider to be their spiritual existence. So